Alright guys, so today we're going to be swapping out the fuel rail plug in my 07 LBZ. Same goes for the LOIs and LMM. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you got to take the glow plug module out. It's 2 screws that hold that down. Then you got to take the bracket that holds that on, and you might be able to see, but the fuel rail ends right down in there between those 2 hoses. So we'll take that out, get all that stuff out, and I'll give you an update. So we got the glow plug modular bracket out. We just moved it back to the side. There is a little clamp that comes off of it. This one goes to this, maybe it's a return, I'm not too sure, I can't really see, but that's what it looks like. Take that screw out too, on top of those 4 other ones that we talked about. So your fuel rail plug, try to get it back in there, is this right here, this 18 millimeter. So we'll break that loose. It's going to dump out a little bit of fuel, obviously, because there's fuel in the fuel rail. And we'll compare the other 2 to the new one, and we'll get it installed. Got the old fuel rail plug out. So as you can probably tell, once you get yours out, the original one basically has like a spring in it. So if your truck's on wide open throttle and you got, 24,000 psi at the rails, as soon as you let off, there's going to be a spike in pressure. Now what this does is it relieves the pressure, but it's basically a one-time use deal. So when this starts to go out, I mean, it's not always the case, but it'll throw a P0087 code or a P1093 code. I mean, this is the first and easiest thing to pull out. I mean, I pulled this apart in maybe 10 minutes, not even. But this part only costs, I think it ran me around 50 bucks. This one came with an O-ring. You can reuse the old O-ring if yours doesn't come with it. Just obviously inspect it and lube it up before you put the new one on. And they recommend you to torque it down to about 55 to 60 foot-pounds on there. It's tight to get in there, but you want to make sure this thing's tight in there. So we're going to reinstall this, and I'll give you guys an update, and we'll fire up the truck. Everything's back together. Got the glow plug module back in. Everything's hooked back up. So now it might take a minute to start, obviously, because there's no fuel in the rails. So turn that off. There she is. Fuel rail pressure. Alrighty guys, so that about sums it up. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. We're going to keep having more videos. The next video I'm probably going to do, I got my I bought the Transgo Junior Shift Kit, so we'll be doing a video on that. So, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.